And we're back again, Grappling Dads. Paul and Kip here.
Yeah, I'm definitely here.
Yep, today we're going to throw blue belts under the bus. That's the entire show.
I feel like it's a personal attack.
It is, now that I'm not...
So did you pick this to really try to get me angry so I'll swear?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
That was exactly
you
what it was.
really don't want to do... We should go over the bet at some point.
Oh, yeah. So, bet today. Kip thinks that he can control his swearing, and I vehemently, respectfully disagreed. So we have, if Kip swears, he has to buy a shirt called Clangin' and Bangin'.
No, let's be clear. I'm not going to buy my own punishment, but the show is.
Ipso facto. Yeah. Or, if he does not in fact swear, then I am relegated to Nogi.
On film.
On film.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about this.
No.
It's not my favorite.
Can't wait.
So either way,
I think it's great.
One of us is going to be really mad.
Yeah, it's going to be you. Maybe. I'm terrible
We'll
at
see.
this.
So I see now.
I do have a filter at work. We'll see how this goes.
This is kind of work.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is kind of work,
yeah.
actually.
So, got a
fun, though.
Jiu-Jitsu Times article.
Ooh, we can murder that.
Called Dear Blue Belt, you are not a shark or a lion or a wolf.
I guess I didn't get the wolf one. I've heard that before.
I'm a lone wolf and all that kind of fun stuff. You know, everybody wants to be
Because I've
like
heard lion, I've heard shark. I'm a
Yeah.
ground. What is it? I'm a shark that grounds my
It's
ocean.
Yeah. So everybody picks their, their spirit animal, and they're
Man,
like,
why
guess
did I
what
pick
am?
aardvark? That was weird. I don't know.
Sloth. I picked
Ooh,
sloth.
armadillo. I just curl up. It's fine.
Armadillo would be like the most anti-jiu-jitsu spirit
Yeah,
animal.
yeah,
You
exactly.
just curl up into a ball and lay there. Like, good luck.
I could be
your
dead.
neck.
You don't know.
But yeah, this kind of goes out to the person. I kind of got over this by the time I was blue belt, just because I've been in it for so long.
You were a blue belt for a long time, yes.
Yeah, well, I was a white belt for even longer.
Yes,
so,
you were. Yes.
Point is,
12 years. 12 years.
so I felt about myself as a white belt that this person is describing how a lot of blue belts might describe themselves. It's kind of like...
Is it a good article? Because I didn't get a chance to read it.
You wouldn't have read it anyway.
Also
no,
true.
it's a Jiu-Jitsu
Also
Times
true.
article, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
what
kinda
you
garbagey.
expect, yeah.
Kind of
Exactly.
garbagey.
So I forgot where I was going with that. But anyway,
I screwed you up.
yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
But let's go over your stuff first. Do your thing.
Okay. Top Mount Apparel, topmountapparel.com. Check them out. GD10 at checkout will save yourself a few dollars on all their wonderful gear. I'm personally wearing the Jiu-Jitsu. It's not karate shirt. The hat is... Somebody's got to catch it. And it's going to be Paul this time. No, he's not. Standard move by Paul. That hat's amazing. It sits on the floor beautifully. Grappling Dad's flat bill. Paul does not look so good. That's a good look, though. But check it out. Please, please, someone buy a hat. I just can't take it anymore. Just can't even deal. Because it's a good-looking hat. I just think we missed our mark on our guys and gals. What's going on?
I've had compliments.
Yeah, same here.
I've had several compliments.
Yeah, people that don't even know what it is are like, oh, that's kind of a cool hat. I'm like,
They
yeah.
said it looks like Deadpool kind of too.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
I know, but
And don't say anything. Al designed that. You better like it.
I wear it
Or
all
I'll
the
sick
time.
Al on you.
It's my hat. I throw it every show.
It is true. He's the only one that wears it to the show. Anyways, but yeah, check it out, topmountapparel.com. Just, what is it? To the Top is their...
To the Top.
Yep, To the Top. Check
Great
out their podcast. They've really found a voice for themselves. It's doing really well. Really proud of those guys. Not as good as us, but you'll see. And then we have... for the last and final time, Gameness Geese. Hey, it is. It's over. The contract's over after this. So we are parting ways. But I guess this still works. GD10 at checkout will save yourself a few dollars. They've been a great sponsor. We do appreciate them. We are just moving forward with Top Mount Apparel as our main sponsor because we just have the same goal in mind.
Yep,
So
three-piece skis.
that's all it was. Three-piece skis are
All on
going to
the same
happen
page.
someday.
Yep, I'm
but
waiting for design.
definitely, we still love Gameness Skis. We love some of the gear that they gave us. They've been great to us for a whole year. We just decided to go a different direction. So I just wanted to say that now. But thank you for the
I still love
support
all
for the
their
last
stuff.
year. I do. I'm going to wear the heck out of their stuff. I don't care. And obviously, because there's Yeah, it's a good parting of ways, honestly. I think this is best for us and, well, more importantly, Al. We love Al. But GD10 at checkout will work for you guys through the end of the year. And please support them. They've been in the game a long time for all types of martial arts. So very cool. Then we have Tap Tape. I think they're still out of stock, but I still love to talk about them.
Out of stock?
I'll check.
He's checking currently, but last time I checked, out of stock. It's good stuff, though, and that's why it ends up selling out. We love it. Like I said, I still got a tape. One, I'll send it out if anybody wants it. I'm not sure how I prorate the packaging, but I got one roll. Yeah, it's still up. Okay,
Sorry.
well, we'll let you know when it comes back in, but if you want to look at it online and not be able to buy it, it's on Amazon. Death Grip 2, the Tap Tape. So check it out. We love them. You guys should check it out. Then we have Black Line Jiu-Jitsu. It's where we used to train until our governor was like, no, I step on you and you die. Is that too strong, Paul?
No,
too
you're
strong?
fine. Just keep going.
Too strong?
No.
I get a little flustered because I want to swear. And it's very difficult not to. Very difficult. When I can't do jiu-jitsu. But we are in...
I like Gretchen. I think she's doing the right thing.
Oh my god!
I just want to point that out. Yeah.
We're going to get canceled.
Someone's gonna be mad at us now.
Oh, I don't... It could have been any governor. It doesn't matter. I just want to do jiu-jitsu is really all it comes down to. They're saving lives. I'm very proud of them. I just want to do jiu-jitsu. Come on now. You want to do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm all like,
Yeah,
back to
it has really nothing to do with who our governor is.
No,
I don't care. I just want to do jiu-jitsu.
It could always be worse.
True.
Also, very true.
Sam
Very true.
just put in the chat that Christmas for him has been canceled.
Really?
Like Christmas,
Ugh.
not just
They
jiu-jitsu.
cancel?
Christmas.
Dude, what is wrong? Okay, you're listening.
Can't do
Where
that in
exactly in Britain are you?
We're on a delay, so it'll take like
I
30
know.
seconds.
I'm just saying. No, I'm gonna wait. We'll sit. But
We'll see. We're not going anywhere.
For podcast.
classic show. But yeah, definitely come visit us when everything opens back up. We are in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's a lot of fun, and you can beat up 3 people now. It's a big plus. Then we have Croyler Gracie. Croyler Gracie has been a big part of the show. We appreciate everything he's done. Austin's a little bitter, but that's okay. I'm always bitter. It's just fun. And he didn't even include me in the issue that you guys have had. What happened?
It's kind of a.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you go, Just Jiu-Jitsu podcast, great content. Check it out. Once everything opens up, please have him out. If you are in the North Indiana area, he has a great school. Go check it out. A lot of great people. And, Croyler's there. Yeah. So it's good stuff. Okay, go.
No, it's still the choking the girlfriend in the photo.
Oh, still bugging you?
Yeah.
I thought there was something else.
No, he finally listened, and then he sent me a text over the weekend to mock me more.
Nice.
There's nothing I
He
can
didn't take
do.
it to social media, though.
No, that's appropriate.
I mean, he took it off of that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he texted us. He goes, no, sir, you couldn't legitimately choke her in a photo because her defense is better than your attack. He's not wrong.
He's not. Not
He's
in that
100%
picture.
wrong. It was for the pose.
Yeah, she defended correctly. What the heck were you doing?
Not choking her in front of in front of a photographer. English is hard.
Words are difficult. They really are.
Like we said, you didn't have to squeeze, but you could have at least had your arms in the proper positioning. Yeah, that's the rub.
Just
all she had to do was so we can move on.
She just had to squat down and she was out. Come on, man.
You know what's even harder? You know what's even harder? Being a blue belt in jiu-jitsu.
It really is. See, this is the rub. So, blue belt in jiu-jitsu.
That was a nice transition.
It
well
was.
played.
It was,
also,
it was,
nice
it was
deflection. Very nice deflection.
I lost the article. This is perfect.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
So, Jiu-Jitsu Times writes, Dear Blue Belt, you are not a shark or a lion or a wolf. Unless you are an anamorph, I regret to inform you that you will, in fact, never be a shark, lion, or wolf, no matter how good your jiu-jitsu gets.
What does that mean?
So he's trying to be cute.
Hold on, do you know what anamorphs are?
I can guess. Is that animals, that people that turn into animals and vice versa?
Well,
or
there's
animal
a
to
Nickelodeon
animal?
show way back in the day, I believe. I used to watch it. Yeah, these teenagers would turn into animals and then do heroic crap.
Do heroic things.
Kind of like Power Rangers, but animals instead of
It's kind of like my weekend.
You turn into
what?
wolves?
What?
Yeah, I do heroic shit.
I'm done.
Put the mic down. I got
Hold
this.
on. I can't get past this heroic S. I can't do it. What's this heroic S that you do?
I lied. I was
okay. Thank you.
Just lying.
I had to make you.
I mostly relax, if I'm honest.
I mostly sit here and occasionally I wash a car.
If you get through an entire season of Netflix on a weekend, is that not heroic?
Did you do that?
No, I don't do that.
I was going to say, wow.
I was close with the Queen's Gambit. That was great.
That was a good dang show.
It really was.
Right? Did you watch it at all?
Oh,
it's good. It's based on a true person.
No, it's not.
No, it's not? I thought they said it didn't. Oh,
it's all made up.
I've been totally led astray.
You've been hoodwinked, good sir.
I also didn't watch the whole thing because Jen got into it, and then I watched like the first and then the third. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
It was still good though.
Moving on. I'm telling you this because social media likes to remind you of things that you posted years ago. And much like that thing you said to your crush in 7th grade, the Apex Predator meme you post now will make you cringe one day.
It totally will.
Well, he's not wrong.
Oh, that's so true.
I'm telling you this because no one told me, and wow, I really wish somebody would have told me when I was a blue belt. All true.
It's funny because you are so proud when you get to your blue and you're doing jiu-jitsu, which gives you that an air to you just by nature, because we've talked about this before.
Well, it's the sophomoric stage in your jiu-jitsu career. Like you know enough where you're like, I'm kind of badass.
I'm kind of
badass. You know, I can get these new people and wreck them. They can do nothing. So then you start thinking, I could probably beat up 95% of the population as a blue belt. And this is like common knowledge, air quotes.
Yeah,
common knowledge. I want to air quotes it on.
Yeah, for sure.
But people, they believe this. They're like, oh yeah, I'm a blue belt. I could probably beat up 95, 97% of the population. Like maybe if you're a purple belt or above, and then UFC fighter maybe. But they're thinking that it's
their head is at an amazing level.
It really is, yeah. And I'm throwing you under the bus, but I was there. You know what I mean? So
we all did it. It's one of those. It's a weird feeling when you get your blue belt because it's not in the back of your head. Some people like us, because we preach it on here, we kind of have to live by it. Is we know it's still a beginner belt, but it doesn't matter. You still walk into the gym the next time like, yep, I'm not one of you people, even though you were that person. 3 hours before.
Yeah.
So
it's a huge milestone, right?
It is.
And you work extremely hard to get a blue belt. So on average, just say you got about 2 years into it.
Yeah.
Give or take. Not if you're me. That's far
lifetime.
But it's such a huge accomplishment. And you feel so good about yourself. I think it's easy for your ego to be very, very inflated.
I agree.
And when you're a blue belt, people, the white belts look at you a little bit different. Like they want to prove themselves against you if they're on the cusp of blue belt, right? So if there's like a 3 or 4 stripe white belt, they're like, oh, new blue belt, I'm going to go whip his ass or her ass.
To prove what I can do.
Exactly. So the coach looks at me, maybe I get promoted. Because that's a thing, right?
I wouldn't know.
Not a thing in our school we have to test, but in a lot of other schools you don't.
Yeah, that's
you're just
how it
like,
works,
hey, surprise, you're blue belt now.
And I've seen like 2 recent female black belts get theirs in that fashion, where it's just a surprise and really cool. But I've seen 2. I thought that was pretty cool. 2 female black belts getting their black belt.
Oh, cool!
Recently on videos that
nice.
I stumble upon.
Nice.
They could be 3 years old. I don't know.
Yeah, but again, it's that pivotal position where you're like, oh, everybody's going a lot harder on me. They respect me more. You finally have some color on your belt. The white belts are asking you for advice and help, and you're like, you should
still shut up, by the way.
You should still shut
up.
But I
have to tell myself that all the time.
You become like a pseudo coach, or at least in your mind you do. You're like, oh, I've arrived. I've been there. I can help the younglings and their journey. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a good spot to not be a mentor, but kind of, I guess, because you're not so far removed from being a white belt that you're not going to treat them thusly, because everybody needs to treat white belts correctly. They are not lower class citizens. They are what we have to stop
They
this
make the
attrition
school,
rate
yeah.
of people leaving.
Right.
Big part of that is they suffer all the way till they hit blue. They get blue like, yep, I'm out. And a lot of them, and it's because they got treated like garbage.
Well, that goes to the thing that it's so hard to get a blue belt
It
compared
is.
to probably a lot of other things you've done in life.
Yes.
Getting-
Compared to like other belts, not so
Yeah.
much, but comparative to any other thing that you've tried doing.
Right. If somebody's like, I'm a PhD and so, whatever.
That doesn't count.
That's some different stuff. But
And that's
lot
above
of
our head and intelligence level.
But a lot of people, I've met a brain surgeon, oddly enough, and he said it was harder to learn how to fly an RC helicopter than to perform brain surgery. I thought that was funny. Anyway, kind of a tangent there. But for perspective...
Makes me not feel good about that.
I know. I'm like, really?
Because I can fly.
I'm glad it's easier than I thought it was. But,
Yeah, then it makes you feel better about them cutting your brain apart.
But for perspective, like getting your blue belt in jiu-jitsu is not easy. I mean, you have to learn.
No.
So it's overwhelming. Like from white to blue, it's just you're overwhelmed the entire time.
You really are. And so it's tough because we've been accused, even recently I got a message, by the way, that we still talk smack against white belts. And I'm like, then you're not listening to our actual message because we're here for the whites and blues for sure.
We don't want the white belts making the same mistakes that at least I did.
Well, no, I made plenty of mistakes.
Of course.
Oh, garbage. And Austin is a walking mistake. So he got a blue belt. I had to give it to him, by the way. I had to give him a blue belt. He's wearing my old blue belt.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's a nice belt.
What'd you do with your blue belt?
No, he did. I gave it to him a long time ago because it's a sweet belt, but I bought it too small for me. He has a smaller waist than
That
me.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
I thought it was some bro shit you had going on. I'm like,
No, but I did. There's other people asked me for that belt because it's not a cheap belt. It's the high end Hyperfly.
Hyperfly?
Hyperfly. Thank
Sorry,
you.
that's my bad.
Do or die Hyperfly belt. Like you can't buy that belt anymore at all. They stopped making it because it was not competition because it has the gold and stuff on it.
Yeah.
But it's a cool color.
You fatted your way out of the belt?
Yeah,
or just...
fatted it. I like to call it the
COVID-19.
Reese's peanut butter effect.
Yeah.
The Reese's peanut butter effect.
That'll do it. They're so good.
They are.
So good.
Did you see they have these mistakes that they put in a bag? They're like, oh, mystery shapes. And when you open it, they're supposed to be like candy canes and trees. They just looked like they effed up everything and put them in a bag and charge you the same price. Still delicious. Because I'll fight somebody if they tell me that a regular Reese's peanut butter cup is better than like a seasonal shape. Because the seasonal shape are the best kind.
You're not wrong.
No,
I just killed an entire box of Reese's peanut butter cup chewy chocolate Chips Ahoy cookies.
Ooh, are those good? I've seen them.
Yeah.
I didn't get them
You should.
because I feel like I would just eat a sleeve at a time.
I know. I just ate the whole box.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
was
sure
down
I
here
just
on the
smashed
couch
that.
watching a movie, and I'm like,
Well, you got the nice couch,
it's
man.
gone.
Oh, look, I ate a whole package.
What happened? It was just me. All right, moving on. To be fair, blue belts are far from the only ranks who publicly envision themselves as being fiercer and mightier than they really are.
Yes.
True. It's truly bananas to see black belts comparing themselves to grizzly bears, though it definitely happens. But blue belt is usually about the time when students in combat sports are most likely to start getting cocky because jiu-jitsu is finally starting to make sense. Exactly. As soon as you can start doing fun stuff.
Well, you start landing things. You up until you're blue, you really don't land a lot unless someone is brand new or letting it happen because you did something well enough, blah, blah, blah. They're letting you play. But blue and early blue is when you start rolling with people that are the same level and you're like, oh my gosh, that sweep works.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I forgot what I was going to say. It's
yes!
Gone. It's
Blew it.
Gone.
I love doing that.
But yeah, as far as it's making sense, jiu-jitsu is always fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even when you're like out of sorts, you're like, I have no idea what's going on, and I don't know what to do from here.
As long as you have the right mindset, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
But I've never not had fun, no matter how little I knew. But
same here.
It's like an exponential curve. Like the more I know and the more I can kind of piece together, put together, and have options. I'm
It's true.
Wow. And it almost becomes boring is not the word, but definitely weird when you know what they're going to do, kind of like you have ESP, right? Like,
yeah, it's weird.
I'm just kind of like guiding you down this little path, and it becomes easy. Like there's no challenge to it.
Yeah.
So when you're a blue belt, you start getting, maybe not like a baby blue, but in your blues, you start getting the taste of, I can really do whatever I want to somebody.
Yeah.
And you've never been able to just, not tool somebody, but for lack of a, we've had this conversation before, but it's like,
I tooled you.
well, you know what I mean? Or you can just like play with somebody. You can toy with them. You can do whatever you want. And in a blue belt, you can finally start doing that with jiu-jitsu and see the look on they have no idea what to do.
Yeah.
So that can get to your head like, I'm such a badass. You know
I can see that.
You go home and tell your wife, so there's this big white belt that came in, probably deadlifts like 405. I tooled him.
Please stop saying that.
I'm a shark.
I'm a shark. The ground's my ocean. What up? I'm a wolf. I eat kibble. I don't know.
The people that say I'm a wolf don't have any friends in their jiu-jitsu. They're like, I'm a lone wolf. Like, no, you're a dick.
More than likely, yeah.
People
he's
don't
the
like
jerk
you.
of the whole situation. Like, I'm a lone wolf. No, you're weird. And not in the cool way weird.
Yeah,
just weird.
Our last episode was on enforcers. And people have to keep on enforcing you, and you're like, they just want to go hard on me because I'm a lone wolf.
Oh, Kat. Was it Kat that agreed with me about her husband?
Yeah.
Thanks, Kat.
Yeah, that was awesome. Hey, we got some good feedback about the last show.
That was good. Yeah.
Thanks again for Paul Elliott.
Yeah, that was...
Appreciate that on the...
it was really good.
Coming in
He
clutch
also sent like
minute.
a nice... There's a gnat in my face. That was a nice text he sent us. That was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I'm like...
I wanted to swear and things back. And
I read it 3 times. I'm like looking for the joke.
Yeah, same here. I'm like, where's the slight? Where's the slight?
Exactly.
Well, and then I sent back something
I'm waiting
nice.
for a second text.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's it, huh?
And I sent...
I'm going to give it a minute.
I sent something nice and sincere. I was like, oh, thank you very much. Whatever I said. And then, of course, followed it up with a stupid GIF.
Yeah. I think I started mine with a GIF.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
It's adorable.
By the time you're a blue belt, you know significantly more jiu-jitsu than most of the global population. If a new student with 0 official training comes into the gym, you can probably outwork them and even submit them if they're your size or smaller. Some techniques come naturally to you now, and there is a logical progression from one position to the next. Jiu-jitsu is probably still confusing, but basic positions make sense instead of just being a tangled mess of limbs. You may or may not have a game that you prefer, but you probably have a few techniques that work really well for you. Exactly.
That's exactly it, too. That's a really good way of putting that, actually, because I wouldn't say I have a game, per se, but I definitely have a sequence of moves that work well for me when all else, when the stuff I'm trying to work on doesn't work, at least I can fall back to this to not get hurt.
Yep. So, yeah, you have a few, like, you kind of know what's going on. You know what they're trying to do for the most part, depending on who you're rolling with.
Well, some of them, you're rolling with coach, or even you have things that are going to get me because I know you're working on them, but I haven't worked on them with you. So it's like, he's going to catch me.
The school is made up of mostly white belts and blue belts.
Yeah. That's why they need to be treated better.
Right? Past that, it's unless it's a really big school like a Henzo Gracie or something like that.
Or
like
a major city.
Right. You're not gonna find a lot of people that are just tooling you.
Gosh, please stop.
No, I will not.
I swear you're trying to get me to swear by saying tool.
I am.
You've also said BA a bunch of times. It's like, nope, can't do that one either, can I? I mean, no, I'm not going to.
I'll do it.
No, because I know you're going to go semantics on me.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, bow, done.
Whatever it takes, Kip. All right.
I don't know, man. I might lose it on Tooled. I already had to fight it back a few times.
You just need a good tooling.
So this can go 2 ways. Either I'm going to swear or I'm just going to lurch at you and just start punching the living daylights out of you.
That'd be good YouTube.
When the grappling dad snapped.
Yeah, right. We finally got over 100 views.
Hey, your fight reaction video got 300 views.
God. Hey, that's pretty good for us. We don't have squat.
Which is more than the video itself got.
Yeah, when you first posted it 12 years ago.
So if you're sick of our shit here, like you're like, oh God, just get to the point, guys. Austin puts clips together that are so much better than the show as a whole because he just gets to a point that we make or something funny that...
It's hard to get there, too.
Yeah.
We are roundabouts. We are roundabouts.
Terrible at this stuff.
We get there. Just takes a minute.
But yeah, get on the YouTube and follow us there. And
please get on YouTube. Subscribe, please.
The YouTube is funnier than the show because
Austin does a great job at splicing up the show. We appreciate the heck out of it. He really does. It's if it was Paul and I doing it, we would send you there and go, I mean, it's something. It's not quality, but it's something.
No, we couldn't do anything.
No. But producer Austin's here, and he's doing a great job.
He's making the show better. Unfortunately, we're
still here. So we are definitely the dead weight of the show at this point.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. Going from knowing nothing to knowing something, and then receiving acknowledgement of that progress is a huge ego boost, especially when that development takes place over the course of a year or longer. When you get promoted to blue belt, the memory of being a confused, helpless white belt is still fresh in your mind. Mm-hmm. While there's almost certainly more progress that happens between all other belts, the most dramatic metamorphosis takes place from white to blue. And oftentimes, the expansion of skill comes with a big expansion of ego.
Yes. I wish I could disagree. Some are better at it than others. Some rise to the blue much better than others because we just had a recent, 2 different batches go through, and they seem fine. They don't seem like they're coming in and think they're... I don't know, Bryce, though. Bryce keeps looking at me like, oh, I really want to roll with you. And I'm like, Bryce, you look at me with that gi on again, I'm going to tear it off.
You bring a lighter just in case?
Yep.
So next time you
start lighting on fire. I made a pocket in my gi. And my Gameness gi has an extra pocket now with a lighter, and it says Bryce on it.
As it should.
I'm going to burn that gi.
So, yeah,
Austin's got some. Go, Austin.
I was going to say, Bryce suggested the punishment, instead of you wearing clanging and banging, was you wear his gi.
Yeah, that's gross. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, we have lines in the sand.
Yes.
Sir.
He said he'd wash it.
He said he'd wash it.
So
no. It's not about the cleanliness of the gi.
Okay.
Yeah.
He had a great defense, too. And by the way, I love Bryce.
Oh, yeah.
He's super nice dude. He's so into it. Don't get me wrong. I hate that gi. And he goes, I was like talking to him after, and he goes, this is what got it. And he shows me a picture of a gorilla that's on the inside of it. I go, okay. That's ugly, too. And it wasn't the most helpful defense I've ever heard. But I see you, Bryce. I know you're looking at me like I want to roll with you. You wear a different one, a different gi next time. I think we get to go back next week, don't we?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think so.
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember what she said.
Yeah.
But either way, whenever I go back, I will roll with you. If you're not in the gi.
If you're not in the gi.
And if you ever want to make some great YouTube content, just burn it. And send us a video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and also, by the way, you can wash a gi all you want. All you want. It still has your man juice in it. And I have no interest in that. Or woman juice, really.
Also wash your belt.
Yeah, wash your belt, people. Austin doesn't wash his belt. Actually, I have no clue.
No, I do wash my belt. I have a bone to pick. The belt you gave me.
Yeah.
Do you know what it says on the inside? Don't wash it because of the blood, the sweat.
Are you kidding me?
No, it does.
The belt
it does.
says that?
It's got a patch. It's got a patch in there that says that.
For the record, I do wash my belt.
Yeah, I wash my belt.
It gets a little gross.
I didn't when I was a white belt.
Right
Yeah, isn't that weird? Because that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Do people not know about germ theory?
Do you remember?
Well, germ theory doesn't even scare me. But in theory, but I know I'm still can't do it. Still.
Do you remember Caleb's white belt?
Oh, dude, that thing was gross.
That thing was yellow.
It was yellow and gross.
This cat's beat on it. Still can't wash the belt.
I think that's what happened.
That could have happened.
Yep.
Oh, it's so gross.
Moving on.
Gross.
All right, going from.
Wait, hold on. Did Sam ever say where he's from?
Oh, no, he didn't.
Sam.
What are you doing, Sam?
Hello.
The government allows us to socialize with 3 households, so we all made plans. We have a tiered system. They made a whole new tier for Xmas, basically locking it down.
Do you actually listen to your government? Because we don't.
Clearly, the United States is doing great at this.
Look at us.
He also gave you a compliment. I've literally listened to you guys since I've been a 2-week white belt and always felt more of a supportive vibe rather than a bad vibe.
Hey.
Thank God. Okay, good. Because honestly, somebody said that to me. I'm like, huh? Oh.
Well, I get it. Like if you don't listen to the show, if you're not like part of the GD community, the family that we've created, like if you just catch snippets and you're trying something new, I can see where we might come across as not only really stupid.
Yes, I think we would get that more often than we do.
Yeah.
It's just pure stupidity.
Yeah.
But we get, you hate white belts.
No. We love them.
I was also called a chauvinist too when we first started.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. I'm like, I have 3 daughters. 2 of them started before I did to do this on their own. My wife does it. And not one of them can't kick my booty. Not one of them. They can all kick my booty. It's not cool.
It's not going well for me, is it, Austin? No.
We're
We're gonna fight, aren't we? I hate this.
Sam said outside London.
Thank you. I thought he was. That's where I thought he was. So yeah, I've heard London is super locked down.
But for real, who listens to the government?
I mean, clearly,
some people. The only people here that care to listen are the people that care about the COVID, not because she told me. Like they would have done that anyway. Like you're not locking.
Did you catch that? Because I don't know what he's saying.
Like you're not locking me down. I would do this anyway.
Oh,
but if you
okay.
you wouldn't have done this anyway, you simply wouldn't listen. Like no, don't tell me what to do.
I mean,
unless you're a business and you get fined, that's different.
That's also.
I'm just talking about like people. Like for Christmas, you can't see your family.
People are going to see
the people that were going to see their family anyway aren't going to listen because it's a.
Yeah, they're going to do it anyway.
Much like blue belts who don't listen in class.
Because they know it all, bro.
Yeah, they know everything now.
I already know this
They're
technique.
lone wolves.
Oh, you ever see? Have you ever been that blue belt? That's like, all right, I already know this technique. So then you go, you clap, you go, you're gonna practice that. Like, hey, I seen this thing on YouTube. We're gonna do this instead.
No.
Lies.
No. Yes.
It's like, oh wow, another hip escape from Mount. I've done that a few times. We're gonna work on Barambolos. It'll be fine. Coach is not looking to it.
You know what annoys me is that I can't really do Barambolos anymore.
Well, I'm just picking some.
No. Because I wanted
stuff,
to. Watching Kevin. And he's just really proficient with them. I was like, man, because that's what I like to do. I like to roll and do things from my back and blah blah blah. And now I'm just like, I go to roll a little bit. I can get 1 or 2 good like roll over my head. And yeah, that's it. After that, it just starts getting a little stiffer than I would like on my neck. And I was like, okay, we're good.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You need a better top game.
I have
Stop
no top
flopping.
game.
That's why I said you need a better top game.
It's also true. No, so I'm at a...
Stop flopping down.
Okay, check this out real quick.
All right.
Tangent. I'm having issues finding where I should be working from because everybody, you, Jesse, anyone of knowledge said I should work on my top game. And the problem is that I'm running into is my lateral movement from side to side like this is where I'm lacking, and it hurts like a son of a gun. Okay? So if you pull on it this way, it's stiff and hurts, but not bad. If you push it on this way, it's fine. It hurts. It shouldn't hurt, but it hurts, but nothing I'm not used to. But if you pull or push my head sideways, I want to cry, and I literally put myself back into someone's guard the other day because I passed from low side control.
Oh, we'll fix that. That's very fixable.
The only problem is I did it on purpose because they post on my head.
No. The fact that they can post on your head is fixable.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because what I've tried to do is turn my head, and it doesn't turn far enough. So it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
Turn up, no, my neck doesn't turn.
I'll have you. I'll have Austin do whatever you were getting done to you after the show.
Yeah.
And then we'll fix it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Nice and quick,
Yeah, because I do want to have a better top game because I just want control and know the situation better. And then if I get put to my back, I'm pretty comfortable. This is the way I want to do it.
The problem with being, well, there's one of the problems with being injured and doing jiu-jitsu is you shy away from learning certain positions and certain techniques.
Well, and that's what's happened. Just like you said, that's happened. So if you guys have been gone through this with an injury, a lot of people talk about like knee issues, and that dictates where you can go and this thing. So I get it. It's really, really difficult because I'm like, I know what I need to work on, but people keep posting on my neck. And if I sit up, if I'm postured in guard, people will use my neck to come, to pull. And I'm just like, this is not working.
Right.
Please stop.
Well, the reason I was going to shy away from leg locks forever was because I didn't think I could.
Your knees. You have terrible legs.
Yeah. But once I kind of got over the fear and worked with somebody like, Croyler,
Croy.
And then you and I could do it, and then Larry got into it.
Yes.
So I had a nice group of people where I could safely work on it.
Yep.
And then when things were going wrong, you could just tell me.
Yes.
Or somebody could tell me, like, no, that's not right.
Oh, I would just grab your foot and be like, "Yeah, I got it. I got your foot," and you're like, "Yeah, I got it."
So same thing. You need somebody to work with. Like, hey, I want to work in this position, but
you can't.
But if the wrong person does it and doesn't respect the injury, you're going to get messed up.
Yeah, and that's the problem because I'm not proficient at it yet. So just remember, this is a really good side note. Is what Paul's telling you is find a willing and helpful partner when you're injured to come back, especially if it's a serious injury. I don't like to admit mine's a serious injury, but maybe a little.
At least you're not stubborn. But yeah, like if you had if you had Austin and you're going to side control and he can push in your neck the lateral just to show you that I can do this.
Yeah.
So you're doing
aware
something
that I'm doing it wrong.
Right.
Got it.
So he's not hurting you, but then you're like, okay, I got to deal with this.
Yeah.
Rather than somebody that just automatically does that because that's
that's what they do. And it makes sense because your body follows your head. So I get it, but I'm not good at it, so it hurts a lot.
Right. Yeah, because that's one of the things I would do. I would post on your head.
Yes.
Laterally.
Oh yeah. So would I. I do it to people, and now I don't. Just because I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. You get to pass. I'm just that guy. I'm just that person now. But, okay, back to the show.
The other thing,
or not.
The nice thing about, I'm sorry, not back to the show. Still tangenting.
Still tangenting.
The nice thing about working on your defense is that you're comfortable in those bad positions.
Oh yeah, I'm super comfortable in cruddy positions.
Yeah, as a white belt, blue belt, it's just a really good idea to get good at. Escapes.
Oh gosh, it feels
and defense. Yeah.
Well, it's so nice to just sit. Like, okay, they passed my guard. They passed my, my frame didn't get in. To know and feel like comfortable. Like, yep, I'll ever remember because I was rolling with Mike. It was a friend of mine, and he's a top pressure guy. And my goal was just to not tap out to my neck being hurt. And he didn't grab my neck. He was super controlled with that. But he can't stop himself from being pressure. That's just what he does. He was a wrestler. He was a football player. That's what he does. And it was nice to know, I'm not trying to get you, but I could get back to guard. I could do this. I could do that. And it was nice. So when you can get to that point where a guy's literally just crushing you, you're like, give me a second.
Yep.
Oh, there's going to be a hole. I know what he's going to do. Get back to my guard. That's all I kept doing. Yeah. And it's so nice, guys, when you get to your blue belt and you start to realize, oh, wait, I can get out of this position. It's really cool.
Yeah, I remember Croyler was telling us we were doing mount escapes.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, positioning first, right? So if you have your elbows here, and then they said, hey, if I have my elbows here, then I can't pull your arm out of position.
Yep.
Coincidentally, this is, we joke a lot about hating people and giving people, shit on the show.
Yeah.
Usually our own black line family.
Oh, yeah. We pick on our own family.
We're just picking on them. We love them all.
That's what we do.
With one exception, Frank.
Oh, we don't like Frank.
Hate him. Because that thing that Croyler said, as long as you got your arms in this position, I did that. I'm like, I'm safe. And he just took my arm.
Did you do it at the same time?
He just pulled one arm out. There's nothing I could do.
Yeah. It's like, no, okay.
You shouldn't be able to do that. That hurts my feelings, man.
Yeah.
I don't
like him.
I have to hate him.
Yeah, we don't have to like him.
Yeah, everybody else is cool, though.
Yeah.
Just not Frank.
Especially Frank.
Okay, moving on.
We should make a shirt.
I hate Frank's shirt.
Everyone hates Frank. I think it'll sell like hotcakes. Everybody's got a Frank in their gym, right?
Maybe we should make that hat.
I hate Frank. That would make him feel good about himself, right? I don't think it...
He's like, cool story, and then it just beats the shit out. As a purple belt, I shouldn't be able to be beat up by a white belt. But there he was.
Yeah, he was a blue belt
as a white belt, there he was.
Smushing
putting my limbs wherever he wanted to go.
I don't think I've ever rolled with him.
No, he's a great guy.
No,
yeah.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
His wife's awesome. He can pound sand. We don't care.
All right, moving on. If the ground is your ocean and most people don't know how to swim, you should at least remember that, according to this analogy, you yourself are, at best, a sardine. That's funny. You can swim against the current and can feed yourself better than free-floating plankton, but in the very ocean you speak of, you are still near the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah, that's hard to remember when you get your blue belt because, as we've said, it's so hard to get there.
Well, a lot of people, like we bring this up a lot. A lot of schools, it's like you have your coach, who might be like a purple, brown, or black belt, and then a lot of white belts and maybe a couple blue belts, and that's it.
Yeah.
So when you're a blue belt, a lot of times you've outlasted all the other people because most people quit at blue belt, and then it's a revolving door of white belts.
Yeah.
So if you made it to blue belt, chances are that anybody coming in the door you could beat up, and then you're one of the last people that stuck around because in a lot of schools, unfortunately, that's kind of how that works.
Well, yeah, jiu-jitsu's the throw it at the wall and see who sticks art.
Right. Yeah. Things could be done better in a lot of schools, I think.
Well, and I think a lot of it is going to this point, what we're talking about with how much work and time it takes to get to your blue. A lot of martial arts that I'm familiar with, which aren't many, their belt systems are a lot more frequent in promotion.
Yeah, I mean, I was a black belt in like 3 or 4 years in Taekwondo.
So, exactly. And that's
so
fine.
You're always testing for,
You're always testing for that next belt. Karate, I do believe, is pretty similar. So that keeps people wanting to go.
It's hard to go like 7 months between stripes.
Yeah.
You're like, what's going on?
2 years.
This is hard.
Whatever, in between stripes. No, I'm not talking personally. Yes, I am. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're like the lowest ranked blue belt now.
Lowest ranked blue belt. I just started. It's
You
fine.
went from the top of the blue belt food chain to the bottom.
My wife's like, yeah, I outranked you. I'm like, yeah, I'm aware.
That's awesome. Funsies.
She tries harder than I do. She deserves it.
But yeah, like, a lot of people don't realize that if you go to even a different school, right?
Yes.
Because a lot of people just keep to they have their routine and they don't get out a lot. You visit other schools, go around, do some other stuff, and then you'll realize, oh wow, because when your coach rolls with you, he's helping you.
He is.
He's not just directing
you
for the sake of doing that.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you'll think, oh, I can kind of roll with a blue belt. I can kind of roll with a brown belt or a black belt. Well, no, you can't though.
No.
Yeah.
No. Now if you have one that doesn't care, then they'll just wreck you.
And even so, if you're a newish blue belt, like a purple belt will absolutely destroy you, all things being equal, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And a purple belt's weird because you can beat some black belts. You can catch a black belt. But you smash that on your teeth.
Holy shit.
Oh, there it is.
Ow. That sucked. Ow. It tore a hair out of my face. Ow. See, that wouldn't have happened if I didn't hurt my face.
My face hurts now.
Ow.
So what I was saying? Something about stupid purple belts?
I don't remember. I just let it rip though. I mean,
no, I'm good. I'm not going to swear. It's fine.
Oh, that's fun. So
it's just too bad that it happened on something stupid like that. That's the worst.
It's not too bad.
Oh no, I don't mind losing. I'll take the loss, but that
relief.
it sucks because it has nothing to do with the show. And normally, I've never had a hair pulled out of my face.
Was that a hair being pulled?
Yeah,
I thought that was it hitting your teeth.
No,
that was a hair being.
Out
that
of my
noise
face.
was a hair.
So it just hurt.
That makes it even better.
Yeah, I'll take my loss, but that's
a bad way to lose
that's
it, unfortunately.
Order that shirt post-haste, sir.
Yeah. It wasn't that you said tooled too many times.
Can you get him small? Small,
I think I'll look great in a small.
Just like a
crop
little
top.
waist shirt.
Belly shirt.
It still hurts, by the way. Ow.
Yeah, but I feel great.
No, that's fine. I'll take it. I just wish I would have done it on something actually not
Worth
painful.
it?
Yeah, like where I was angry at something.
That's a bad way to
Or-
lose. That's a bad way to
Yeah,
lose.
That is
just
a
because.
bad way to lose.
Yeah.
I'm still taking the win, though.
Oh no, I would if I were you. Oh yeah, totally. I'll take it. That's just it's yeah. Like I said, I don't like losing to stupid things because I don't swear. I wouldn't have sworn this whole episode. I guarantee it. I don't swear at work. I can't.
I can.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't.
Okay.
I actually had to talk to a guy, the new counter guy, swore twice in front of a customer, and I was like,
You can't do that,
you
sir.
can't do that.
I would be that guy.
Yeah,
I have no business in like public.
amongst people.
No. I need to be alone by myself. All right, moving on. You are important to your own inner. I can't even read anymore. I can't even read.
It's off the rails. This
Still.
is finished.
Still.
Paul won.
Now.
You are important to your own inner gym ecosystem, just as plankton would fear sardines if they had the
Oh, I
capacity
thought it was
for
going to be
emotions.
SpongeBob.
Right. The newbies in your BJJ class probably think you are at least a little bit terrifying. The progress you've made helps motivate new students while giving more experienced students a fairly challenging role. The knowledge you've retained isn't nearly on the same level as a black belt world champion, but it's likely enough that you can help white belts when they're struggling with the technique. Exactly.
Yes. You
And
said
that's
that
actually,
earlier.
I think that's actually a really good part about being a blue belt. So that's
agree.
That's not mocking them at all. That's just
No.
That's cool. You can give purple belts and brown belts, like not all of them, right? But a lot of them, enough challenges where it's like, hey, it's a fun role. You become a fun role.
Well, and I think you become a fun role because you know a lot of it. If you're a blue belt, you should be good at your defenses, and that's what purple belts and brown belts want to work with is people that know how to defend themselves properly. Because if you don't, like you're a white belt, like we all were, it takes away from their technique because it's like, well, I could have done it terribly and still got it. I don't know if I did it terribly because I got it.
Right.
So, yeah, I think blue belts are great for that.
Yep. I think, at white belt, you're kind of learning what it is, right? You're kind of learning like some defense and positioning and maybe a couple of moves here and there. And, but you're retaining very little because it's overwhelming. And then you start like at blue belt, you're like, oh, okay, I can land this sweep, this submission, this, you can kind of land like if I go for this. But that's when you get a lot of the people going, all right, I'm in side control. I'm getting this arm come hell or high water.
Yeah.
I'm taking it home with me. And then they just force it, right? Well, then they try to do that on another blue belt.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work because they, by this point, know the defense.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're a help to the purple belt because the purple belt goes, okay, I'm going for this arm, and you're defending it properly,
not just muscling it.
Well,
but
even if you don't want to give up the arm, so you're trying to keep your elbow when you're doing at least most things right. Maybe not everything right, maybe not doing the best things, but the purple belt isn't going to get the arm unless they just have more strength than you. So it gives a purple belt going, okay, I'm going to go for this, but not really. I'm going to go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you give them the opportunity of going, all right, I'm going, I'm showing you that I'm going for this, and if you screw it up, I'll get it. But I'm really going for the choke or the leg
or
lock
whatever the next
yeah.
move in the sequence is. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and then the white belts, you can kind of go, all right, hey, this is the mistakes I was making, and maybe I'm catching you because of this. So you can be in that mini coach role. Like if they're doing something egregious, be like, hey, you'd be better off doing this or that or the other thing, or talk to the coach about this, or So you are actually a really big help done right.
Yeah,
done wrong,
you're
detriment.
just as terrible as anything else. But
exactly. So the blue belt's tough because you can be that guy that's a detriment to other people's jiu-jitsu, much like I was.
Yeah.
And you can be that guy that's helpful, much like I was. So I did both. Like I definitely screwed the pooch on one side, and I think I was helpful on other things.
I think you've really done a complete 180. I had somebody go, oh, man, you did a real 360 on that. I'm like, whoa, did a spin and kept doing the same thing wrong? Sweet, thank you.
Turn myself around.
It's like,
Gonna keep doing it. Bang my head on the wall.
I was just laughed. and looked at him really cross. And like, what? And they were like, yeah, it's really cool. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to leave that.
Yeah, I'm not going to correct that.
And I'm out.
It's just simply not worth it. All right.
By the way, 360 goes all the way back around. If you didn't catch it.
Not sure what they're teaching in school nowadays. Who knows? All right, moving on. Animal memes aren't a problem, really. They're often a symptom of overinflated ego, which most of us get at some point during our journey on the mats.
That might have got me anyway.
You were going down anyway right there.
Yeah.
One should feel good about the progress you've made because, this is a long and difficult process. But remember that you are still at the beginning of your adventure. Hey, not journey. To be confident and embrace your place in the jiu-jitsu world is healthy. You can recognize how far you've come while looking forward to how far you still have to go. To be overconfident is to set yourself up for disappointment and possibly danger. Yep. So if you think you should be better than you are and you start getting caught, that can be discouraging.
It can be very discouraging.
When I was a white belt, I seen blue belts as like demigods. I'm like, oh my God, because I couldn't do anything with them.
Oh yeah.
So then I became a blue belt, and I'm like, nothing's changed.
Yeah,
I'm still struggling.
Yeah.
So then you find out that they felt the same thing. It's just that when I'm rolling with you, we're not feeling the same thing. We don't have the same emotions, if you will. Like, you're thinking, oh my God, it doesn't matter what I do, I can never catch Paul. And you think that,
wow, that's really giving him some props there. You didn't catch that?
Yeah, well, maybe you might be thinking, well, hold on. To bring it all around, you might be thinking, well, this is really easy for Paul. This must not be fun.
Yeah.
But you don't know what I'm struggling with and what I'm going for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's a good example because Jesse, obviously, he's a brown belt and a very legit brown belt. And he murders me, of course. But it was really nice one time. Well, he's mentioned a few times. He goes, you have the hardest guard to pass, and you have great guard retention to the point where I have to do things I normally wouldn't have to do to get past. I was like, oh.
But when you're doing that, it just you'll fail every time. He's going to pass your guard every time.
Yeah, sooner or later he's going to get there.
Doesn't matter what I do.
It feels like he's doing nothing. I'm just like, yeah, you got passed.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
so,
whatever.
Yeah. So when you're the blue belt and you're starting to go, oh, I feel like I should be so much better than I am.
Mm-hmm.
You're as good as everybody else was within reason.
Yeah.
So, just take that for what it is, I suppose.
Yeah, it's hard, though. Because
it is.
I still took it as...
Jiu-jitsu is so emotional.
I took it as, oh, well, I guess you're okay at this. Yeah, I have a problem.
Nah.
I have a very poor self-image.
As you should.
Yeah, I'm terrible at this.
All right. In jiu-jitsu, there's always someone higher on the food chain, even if you're a world champion. It's just a matter of when you get to test yourself against them. No matter how good you are or how good you'll get, you'll still make mistakes and suffer setbacks. And that's okay. It's expected. After all, you're only human. So
humans.
That was actually a pretty good article.
That wasn't actually bad. That was a better one from Jiu-Jitsu Times. They're just hit or miss.
Yeah. It seemed like we were just throwing blue belts under the bus, and certain ones we were, but we want you to kind of not be that person.
Yeah,
because it's easy to, because I've seen people like Austin. I think he's one of the best examples of nonchalant, just goes there to train, doesn't care the belt.
I'll kill everybody.
Bro, do you?
But
not
he
know
does
me?
care about the belt. He was very proud of his blue belt.
No. Being proud of a blue belt's one thing. Acting a fool because you got a blue belt is something totally different.
Well, it's hard to tell because he's always that way.
He's consistent if nothing else.
It's fair.
It is.
Yeah, my point is,
we love you anyways, though.
Is this article that we're reading isn't for everybody? Like,
no,
this might not deal with you even a little bit.
No, but
if you have an sorry, go ahead.
No, you got it. Go ahead, do your thing.
Danaher said something like, "Jiu-jitsu doesn't change your personality," and it doesn't. It's like alcohol. It makes you more of whatever you are, or steroids. It makes whatever kind of person you are. It will accentuate. It would amplify it. Exactly. So if you're already an egotistical maniac and you get a blue belt, it's just going to
make it worse.
Blow up. But if you're nonchalant, you're cool, you're helpful, chances are pretty good you don't need this article.
No, but this is a good article anyways. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're doing the right thing and you were wondering. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what you're here for.
Exactly.
And of course, there's going to be guys out there, probably not that listen to this show, but are like, I'm like the best blue belt I know. And I'm gonna look you straight in the eye and go, no, you're not.
Yeah. When you start bragging about like who we can beat up in the gym, it's probably pertains to you.
Yeah.
You know?
It's such a toxic thing to say, and it's hard to not feel that way though. At certain points in your career, is to go, well, I can beat that guy, I can beat that gal. It doesn't help anything though.
No.
So you should know better at this point, blue belt wise.
Yeah, that's one thing that you just kind of get out of your mindset of. We've said this a bunch of times. Comparing yourself to other people.
Yeah, just don't.
It's.
I mean, it's hard not to, and we're realistic. We know you're going to, but just know to keep it to yourself and move on as quickly as possible.
Well, it's one of those things where I expect I'm as good as so and so when I'm a blue belt. Well, maybe, but it's kind of like he
it doesn't matter.
No, absolutely not.
It does not matter. Like you saying, I'm very rapidly going to the end of the blue belt line. It's fine. I'm enjoying where I'm at. I'm still learning, still growing. It's fine. It's not that my coach isn't, oh yeah, he hates me. No, it's just things happen. I have time off a lot in between because I'm injured and I just got to take time away, and I'm not totally sold into it. So it's fine. Get there. Yeah. Be that way. Because it doesn't matter. If my wife was even mildly like, well, what if I get my purple belt before you? I'm like, you should. You practice more than I do.
Yeah,
you
she's always
focus.
doing it.
You're always doing it. So you should. And she's like, yeah, I feel weird. I'm like, I won't.
Why?
I won't at all. I'm like, I'll be super proud of you that you do it. And then I'll go, wow, I still don't want to do that right now. Maybe I will. Maybe that'll make me want to do it. But just be happy where you're at, especially blue belt. Just be happy. Don't, because I've noticed a lot of times when you get to blue belt, that's when you really start noticing other people getting ahead of you. Like, oh, look, he's got 2 stripes. Oh, so
I had that with Amanda. Because Amanda and I started at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Amanda has by far surpassed me. And why? Because she goes to Croydon.
Well, yeah, because she works constantly.
She goes to Black Line at 6 a.m. every Tuesday and Thursday. And I'm like,
I don't do that.
I work.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I have other stuff going on.
And I clang and bang.
Yeah.
So
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I had to throw that in there. But no, the sentiment's the same. Like, at the beginning, it was like, man, she is going to get like black belt tomorrow, and I'm going to be stuck here at blue belt. It's like, yeah, but she's also putting in the time and the effort, and she deserves it.
Like
so be happy for her.
Caleb started a year and a half, 2 years after I did. So what? That dude puts in the work, and he looks the way he's doing the techniques he's trying to use. Awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
Right.
It's a very competitive sport.
It's hard to not compare yourself.
That's how we.
Well, because it's individuals. It's 1v1.
Yeah. That's how we judge our own progress. Like, well, I roll with him, and this is how it went, and I roll with her, and this is how it went. So how am I doing compared to them?
Yeah. It's hard not to.
It's hard, but it's really hard to compare to yourself. Like, where was I 6 months ago?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nate brought this up, and he's talking about, like, jiu-jitsu math. So it's like, if I beat Paul and Paul can beat Kip, I should be able to beat Kip.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
It never works that way. And I think Chael Sonnen was talking about that.
Is that our purple belt, Nathan?
I think so.
Hughes?
Killer Hurts?
Yeah. Hey, congrats, buddy.
Oh, he just got his purple belt.
Yeah. We congratulated him last show.
I don't care.
Oh,
he made a whole website for us, and we did nothing.
And he hooked it up on the Amazon.
Yeah, he's awesome. We should send him a package.
We should. Make that happen.
Make that...
Like you just point to me, make it happen.
We suck, dude. That's why we hired you.
The sad thing is that the thing that I make that happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a Kip thing.
That's a Kip thing.
Make it a him thing.
No, he does so much. We're good. I'll take care of it.
Do more.
Hey Nate, DM me your address, please.
DM.
Stat.
Don't put it in the chat.
Do not put it in the chat.
No,
put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Everybody send him stuff.
Everybody be proud of Nate. He has a baby. Send him baby things.
Yeah. Can you get like a baby gi?
Baby gi. Oh, that'd be sweet.
Al,
baby
why have we not
geese.
cornered the baby market?
Do you know they have them? They have baby geese. Yep.
Al.
But not 3-piece geese.
Maybe a 3-piece baby gi. Oh, new level.
What the shit?
It's such a dumb idea.
I can't remember what the point was.
I don't know.
Now I see how you guys get sidetracked.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Yeah, it's really
It's
easy.
what we do.
Yeah.
Is there anything else on there? Anybody say anything cool?
123 Fake Street. That's his address. Fake Street.
Ah, I live there.
Send it.
Send it. That's where your stuff's going. That one's stupid.
Well,
everyone, thank you guys. This is far too like nice and sentimental.
Really?
I hate it.
that's weird.
What's on there?
Thank you, guys.
I want to hear this stuff. I want people to know that they can come on our live and talk to us.
Also, if you go to the Tap Tape on the sponsors page, it goes directly to Tap Tape, but it's sold out.
Doesn't matter. You can get there.
Right. It's an
You can
easy way to
look
get
at
there. I wonder if it's becoming like like a rare whiskey. It increases in price. Like if I have some Tap Tape,
he should do series
what
of it.
could I get for it now?
He should just do series of it. Like this is series 1, and he just puts a dot on it. It's like blue.
Vintage. This is vintage. 2010.
Is that a blue? You got a blue Tap Tape?
Tap Tape is like Bitcoin. There's only so much.
There's only so much around.
Yep. And if you use it's just more and more rare.
We're rich.
Oh yeah.
Sam said he's going to train immediately after Christmas, I believe, or after the New Year, something like that.
Tell him just fly over here. We'll take care of it. United States doesn't care.
Yeah, come on over, Sam.
We'll fight you.
We're dumb.
Come on over.
We've got like spare rooms. You can chill. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we got plenty of rooms over here.
Some of us have mats. It's fine.
I think we all have
that's most of it. We talked about there's a guy from San Diego who's listening.
Yeah.
Focal Trends. I don't know who that is.
Nice.
Give me a name. What's up, Focal Trends?
What up, man?
Trends?
But he's listening from San Diego, and he said
Oh,
it's
that's
basically open as shit there. They're just rolling all the time.
Really? I thought they were shut down.
California?
He said Los Angeles.
Okay.
San
okay.
Diego,
not
a
so
little
much.
more open.
Gotcha.
People don't care up here.
Well, you gotta have some money to live in San Diego.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey, you want to sponsor us?
Yeah. Like,
We don't know what you do. But
Clearly
we don't.
you're
Yeah,
rich.
we have no clue.
Yeah.
But clearly, you have more money than us.
I'm still butthurt that Groove didn't get a hold of us about
He
the
didn't do
ring
anything
thing.
with it yet.
Paul Elliott just. Groove Life is launching tomorrow.
Nice.
And I am going to email him directly.
I'm not kidding. I love these rings.
Yeah, they're great.
You don't have to cut another promo. I already got it.
Oh,
No.
okay, got it. Oh, all
Okay.
right, we'll stop then.
We'll stop.
Correspondent Larry also wears them.
Yeah, he does.
And I was
Yeah.
like, hey, that's a Groove Life. And he goes, yeah. And I was like,
Yep. He's the
I see
man.
what you're doing. Paul Elliott just tuned in. He said, did I miss anything? I suspect nothing.
No, no, you did not.
Wow. That was mean and uncalled for.
And
Get some
Focal
hate.
Trends, whoever it is, said what up again. So there you go.
Focal Trends.
All right,
It's a pretty good
I had
name.
another thing, but it's
What is it? What time is it, Austin? What do we got? Oh, we're fine.
No, it's long.
Oh, we're fine.
We're fine.
It's
What
long.
is it? Well, just tell me what
I was
it
going to
is.
say, if it's you reading, it could take
It's
another hour.
it was actually a
If
story
not
a
more.
little bit ago. Jiu-Jitsu purple belt is shot and stabbed.
Oh
and
my God! The
credits-
second thing you sent to us.
credits Jiu-Jitsu training with saving his life.
You did send that to us. That looks crazy. That
I
picture was
know.
disgusting.
I know. So yeah, it's one of those things where when you're sophomoric about it and you think you're better than you are, the purple belt or the blue belt wise, it's like yeah. In real life situations, things can get carried away, and it's not what it is in the gym, and nobody's respectful. So maybe we should all just take a step back and be like, all right, I'm sure that if your buddy from work wants to go to the gym and fight you, you would absolutely tool him. But in a street fight, like you don't know what they have, you're not prepared for it. You don't
So
think
if
it's
there's
going to
set
be a fight.
parameters, you'll be fine. You can take out most people
Yeah.
that don't know jiu-jitsu,
Exactly.
which is most people.
Yep.
But when there's no parameters to follow,
Exactly. It's a
you
whole
don't know
different
what's
thing.
going to happen.
Exactly. So, well, I am so glad that jiu-jitsu gives you a huge boost in self-confidence.
And it should.
And it should, and I think that's fantastic. What it should not do is make you think that I will stick around in this tricky situation because
No,
I
get
know
out.
I can handle myself.
No, because you don't know what's going to happen.
No. Let's never do that. Let's always walk away. Always remove yourself from bad situations.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Here's an example. There's a video There's a video out there. It's a decently old one. It's a couple years old, and it's a guy that knows jiu-jitsu clearly. Well, for some odd reason, he thinks the best thing to do in a fight is to armbar someone. Dude got slammed on his head, kind of like me.
Weird.
But with more intent, and it was nasty. Just out stiff. Like, see, no, don't.
Did you see the cop that got in a fight at Walmart? And
Yeah.
there's a lady he fought and he armbarred her.
Yep.
I'm like,
why are you armbarring
I don't know
her?
if I would have armbarred.
Yeah, I was like, why are we armbarring?
I mean, if you know enough jiu-jitsu it was actually not a bad armbar.
No,
I mean,
it was. No, I'm not saying it was a
terrible.
bad
No, it's
armbar.
fine.
I just don't understand the idea of like.
Maybe I might be wrong on that one, but
I don't know
I think-
anything about being a cop, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, to chime in here, a man who runs tournaments. I don't want to use his name because I don't. It's not my story to tell.
Yeah.
But he was recently at our gym on a random Sunday and was telling us how someone tried to stab him while he was in Louisville, I believe.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
And so we were doing the blue belt curriculum before the test, and he goes, "You make sure you want to test it on both sides." So like we always do with our dominant hand usually, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Make sure you test it on the other side as well, because had I not like instinctively done the correct move, he would have stabbed me." Ironically, the guy tried to stab him in front of a police station, so it didn't work out for him. Regardless,
That seems like a really bad plan.
Yeah.
And I know this guy. He's not the kind of guy you'd be like, I need to stab you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't look at him and go, I could take him.
No.
No.
He's a stout-looking little guy. Like, he's shorter.
Stout-looking little guy.
He's shorter. He's
I
shorter
knew
than
what you
me.
meant.
Yeah.
He's shorter than me, so that's,
He's shorter, yes.
Yeah, he's
but
shorter than
you
me.
look at him, and it's not like I think I can rob that guy.
No.
He wouldn't be the first
Heck
guy I
no.
even picked to stab. You know
No.
what I
You're
mean?
right. Yeah, I mean,
No.
it's not a dude
He's
I'm
a
looking
super
to
nice
stab.
dude, too. Yeah.
I mean, he
I'd
disarmed
stab
him. He's-
Austin for sure. Like,
that was
I'd be
coming.
like,
Everybody-
I could win that fight.
We just talked about
And
not
you know what?
comparing
He would
yourself to
stab you
others.
and then just talk nothing but smack to you about not being able to lift enough weight, and that's why he stabbed you.
I benched 160
Oh, here we go.
for a couple reps.
So what's the goal?
2
I
reps.
think it was 2 or 3.
What's the goal, though? You thought 180?
185 for
185.
from max. So a 45
Have you
and a
tried to
25.
max?
No.
Thanks for doing the math of the plates, though. Thanks.
Because that's what I'm like envisioning. I'm like, I gotta put that plate, I gotta put that
So
plate, and I gotta rep it.
here's what I need from you. You weigh 150, 155?
152, I weighed in earlier.
Okay, so 155. You need to do 155 for a set of 10, and then I will bow down. Not really,
155
but
for a set of 10.
I think
Yeah.
that's more impressive than doing the once max
the
out.
185 max.
Because I used to be able to max out decently, but I couldn't rep much. Like, I couldn't rep my body weight as
the
well.
endurance,
Like, it was 5s. And I'm done.
All right, 155 for a rep of 10 or a set of 10. sorry.
Set of 10. I want to see it.
yeah. I will respect you.
Respect.
Right now I do not. There's no respect.
No,
None.
clearly. Wow. All he does for the show, and you just belittle the crap out of him.
Yeah.
Got more views on your fight reaction than your actual fight.
That made me sad, actually.
That should make
actually
you sad.
I didn't like that.
But you didn't like promote it. You didn't throw it on Reddit and
no.
chats
I don't even know
like
how
I
to
do.
get on Reddit.
I throw it everywhere.
I'm so
Yeah.
dumb.
So and just so we'll go back out to it. Please go check out our YouTube. The content's getting amazing, and you get short snippets of the show every week. So even if you're just a podcaster, you just listen on iTunes or whatever you do, you still get the sweet little clips that he picks out of the gems that Paul and I create. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah.
And but it's a lot of fun. The whole show coming on live. We love having people come and watch. We don't have a ton of people, but it's still a lot of fun with the people that come out. And we'll take it. No, yeah, thousands. That's like less than 100 of our listeners. Whatever. It's cool. Doesn't hurt my
We
feelings.
love you guys anyway.
Yeah.
Get on YouTube.
Yeah. Go on
Grappling Dads.
YouTube. Just subscribe. Take your grandma's phone. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Take your kid's
Oh
phone.
yeah,
Subscribe.
that's a thing. We used to promote that all
do
the
that
time.
for
Yeah.
the listening to the
Yeah.
show.
Just get
do
your
that
family member and be
again.
like, let me see your phone. Just go
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Like a few things.
Yeah.
Fine.
We're good.
We're trying to get to 1,000, so
Yeah, 1,000. That's where we're at.
we're at 330 something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, before
338
you
or
took
something.
off, we were at 263, I think.
For years.
a couple months and we're blowing up.
Look at you go. Look
I
at
don't
you
know,
go,
blowing
Cupcake.
up's the right term.
Oh yeah, it's massive.
We're
Hey,
increasing.
If we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll do no-gi. How about that?
Ooh!
No, that hurt to say. I don't like it.
You're an idiot.
That
you
was
already,
stupid.
I know. You already got the damn shirt, so.
I'll buy the
I-
damn subscribers.
No.
Did you know you could do that?
Can you really?
Yeah.
yeah, I would
That
never.
sucks.
I hate
Oh
that
no,
crap.
I don't. Well, that's the same reason we don't like back every person on
like
like
Instagram?
Instagram
Yeah.
to try to get people to follow us. We've never done that. We don't do that because I want it to be real numbers. I want the people that are watching us because they are entertained by us.
Yeah, we got a.
So have the 9 to 11 people that come and watch on Sunday. That's amazing, really, because we're a podcast. and we are literally just sitting here. So
we don't contribute much.
No,
we just make it up as we go along.
We have this great gray wall to entertain you.
We should put something there.
Nate said we need to put something there. I have already in the works.
Yeah, how's that coming?
I don't know.
Well,
and we don't want to pressure either.
Well, I don't want to pressure her because she just
recently... A door's not better.
I'm just saying that it has to clear the door. Whatever we put there.
Oh.
It's got to go behind there.
You got plenty of space back there.
It's
a canvas.
Okay, as long as it'll fit. I just want to give you a heads up.
Yeah, it's like that, but a little bigger.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But she
also has to be wife approved. Because she sits down here.
Well, we could just put a command.
Logo, bro.
We can just put a command strip.
I could switch it out,
and you just take it out.
That's genius. I'm so stupid. I never thought of that.
You are stupid.
It'll be centered on the door. You're good.
That's why I hired you.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, she found out she's expecting, so she's been busy.
Oh well, congratulations. That's cool.
Which to me is like you're not busy. You're less busy.
Yeah.
You've got 9 months to not do anything.
Bed rest.
But I can't be that guy. So.
No, you can't say that.
I've known her since
clearly
grade.
You can think that.
I was
not allowed.
wedding.
Yeah.
Good friend.
Don't
ruin her.
Yeah, don't ruin
over
that.
This
don't do
stupid
that.
painting.
I might.
We're pretty important.
I'll flip card tables if I lose a Monopoly. I don't care.
What about Risk?
Risk.
There's an infamous story of me in college flipping the table because I lost in Risk. I don't remember this, but my friends say
was there alcohol involved?
I don't drink.
Oh yeah, there isn't. I always forget that about you. Why is it that you don't drink? Let's get into this.
Oh my god.
No.
Just family issues. The end.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad now because I knew that.
Mm-hmm. I know you knew that.
I'll give you a hug later, man. It's fine.
I mean, I didn't go that in depth. You're fine.
Yeah, I still feel bad because I know. Because we talked about it before,
yeah,
and I
but then,
completely
like,
spaced
anytime
on
I come
it.
over to either of your houses, you're like, you want some water? You want some soda? You want anything? You're like, you guys are chill about it. It's not a big deal. You're not like shoving Four Loko down my throat.
Ooh, did anybody drink Four Loko back in the day?
No.
That's
Mad Dog 2020.
Mad Dog, nice. Kiwi strawberry was good.
Nate said we're gonna be rich.
Who said we're gonna be?
What
rich?
year?
And he's got a purple belt, so I trust him.
He knows.
He knows.
Knows more than you and I put together.
Yes. He built that website. And
yeah, he did.
I've tried to build.
It's a pretty good. It's a good website.
I love it.
And he linked it up to Amazon and everything. Go check it out.
Oh yeah, you can buy stuff through Amazon.
Yeah,
we made like $5.
Woo!
It's gone up a little bit.
Ooh. I remember when it was 58 cents.
I was
That's
pretty proud of that.
exponentially better.
Gains.
We'll
buy one.
Could you get that shirt too?
No,
I haven't. All I do is Gains shirt or something like that.
Of course,
that's pretty terrible too.
Yeah.
It was a gift.
Who the heck gave you that?
Somebody doesn't lift.
Yeah,
I hope you don't. I hope you don't talk to them anymore.
Yeah.
Don't.
Old coworker. She's great.
No, she's not. She gave you that shirt.
She's a nice lady.
She's lovely.
Are you sure?
She got kids and stuff.
Get those gains.
Great mom.
Gains.
She obviously doesn't know what a shirt is of quality.
All right. Are we done here? I'm going to bed.
We can.
Okay.
Do some sort of wrap up though, like make it good.
Well, patrons, want to thank you.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. Our 329 subscribers.
39.
39. Thank
on
you.
YouTube.
You guys are awesome.
Yep, we appreciate
each and every
it.
one of you. All the listeners, you guys rock. Without you, this show would suck, and you wouldn't even do it. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, I'm good.
I'm good too. Oh, social media, do that stuff. IG,
Facebook.
Facebook.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it.
Grappling Dads _podcast, I believe, is what the IG is.
Yep.
Twitter is just Grappling Dads, at Grappling Dads. Facebook, just search Grappling Dads. We have a YouTube, you mentioned that. Twitch, we're on there sporadically. Every now and then I'll stream me fighting UFC.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I get beat up a lot. I said Twitter.
No. We have a Twitter? That was a question.
I've gotten a few.
He's been taking the Twitter on.
Wow.
I try to tweet Jamal a lot just to annoy him.
Nice.
Yeah, I would tweet the crud out of him.
He just ignores it.
No, just keep doing it until he notices. Like 5 times a day, tweet at him.
Well, because we did that thing where I was like, get Jamal in the video game. So I tagged him. Like, hey, give us some love.
He doesn't respond to any of the...
He doesn't respond to anyone, which is smart on his part. So, but yeah, we have Twitter.
It is.
Nice.
But he's a friend, so he should... Crap. No, I'm just kidding. He's awesome.
Number
15, baby.
Guess I'll have to beat him up.
Again.
Man, again?
I keep saying
really?
that. I'm going to keep clipping it.
Don't do that.
He's going...
I already did.
I know, stop.
Several times.
He's going to end you.
For sure, don't do that.
I would not...
Do you have any more social medias? I think I got them all.
I think you got them all. Well, he has a Snapchat. He has a...
TikTok.
TikTok.
He has TikTok.
I have the best.
Isn't that dying?
I have the most successful one.
Isn't TikTok dying?
8,000.
That's pretty good.
Followers.
Only thing is they
from one video.
Yeah,
that my daughter made famous.
Yeah, your daughter isn't famous.
You literally just put music behind a video and got famous.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
I replied to comments. That helped, maybe.
I want to do, so you know how Jimmy Kimmel does, like, reads the mean tweets?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where celebrities do it? I want to do that with some of these TikTok comments, because those are douchebags.
Oh, that's
we need to do that.
Oh, yeah. You send them to me.
Well, they're on your TikTok.
They're on your TikTok,
you can't get them?
No. Well, you can go into it, but
we'll make it happen.
You can do something.
We'll make it happen. The mean.
Come on.
The mean TikTok.
You guys do stuff. I mean, you do the write-ups. I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't do anything anymore.
Kip's like, I'm useless.
I used to be useful. No, I'm not.
You can send stuff.
You supplied
in the
the
mail.
video.
Oh, I do. I do all the negotiating and things.
There you go.
That's true. Yeah. So, the emo fight, you supplied that.
Emo fight, I did that.
That'll be out Friday.
Oh, that's a good one. You guys got to watch that video. Every Friday we will break down a fight of some type. It could be what's it called?
Whoa! The first person that wins a fight with the move in the emu fight.
We should send the hat. If you can recreate that, I will send you a hat.
It needs to be videotaped and do it, and that's how you win your next tournament. No,
I mean, it's got to be clear. When you see this, your opponent got to go out.
Yeah, Kip will send you a GD hat.
Yep. The show will be $25 poorer.
It's worth it. Worth it.
Oh, sad. All right, I think that's it.
Yeah, wrap it up.
All right, guys.
See ya.
Thanks a lot.